And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. We start in Dominica, where the drilling of 3 exploratory geothermal wells in the Russo Valley in Dominica is expected to commence at the end of July of this year. The contract for a $4.5 billion Euro project was signed in Russo last week. The contract was awarded to the Iceland Drilling Company and is funded by the Agency of France Development, the European Union, and the government of Dominica. Project coordinator Jason Timothy explained that the long-term objective is to confirm that the nature and extent of the potential geothermal resource at various sites within the Wootton-Waven area is to determine the capacity of the wells for sustainable commercial exploration and generating electric power. And from the Bahamas, the international television show Dare to Be Great, produced there, recently recorded a few episodes in Hollywood, Florida, at a posh West End Diplomat Resort and Spa. Special guest was Nikki Mohan, weekend anchor and reporter for the WPLG Channel 10 in South Florida, Bahamas Consul General Rhonda Jackson, and Greg Rowley, Chief Aviation Specialist with the Bahamas Tourist Office in South Florida. Master motivator Spence Fenlyson, creator and host of Dare to Be Great, said this show represents must-see TV. We taped in the exclusive club lounge in the Westin Diplomat Resort and Spa, which is located on the 33rd floor of the architectural wonder ideally suitable for the Atlantic Ocean, he explained. Dare to Be Great TV show airs locally in the Bahamas on cable channel 12 and internationally on 21 Caribbean countries as part of the USA on Caribvision. And in Trinidad and Tobago, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has spent nearly a week in Washington meeting with OAS officers, investors, and other business groups, and said that a number of people expressed interest in investing in the Twin Island Republic. She told the media that her mission abroad was very successful, and she is optimistic that in the very near future, future investors will travel to the Port of Spain to make arrangements for investments in several areas. Her comments came after the signing of an arrangement between the President of Public Service Association and the Chief Personal Officer concerning salary increases and better incentives for over 35,000 public servants. The Prime Minister said she wants a peaceful industrial climate, which will be held by the government in the trust to woo international investors.
This Caribbean report is brought to you by Emerald K Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. And annually, the Army National Guard holds its Cool School program for kids and allows them to get hands-on fun and a good education. Here now is the latest graduating class.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2010-2011 Cool School graduation, honoring our 5th grade students. The program is a 12-week program where the kids learn 6 different character traits with drug prevention, and we serve as role models, help them to, make sure that they have cool school planners where they write down their homework assignments, and we check on them often to make sure that they're doing their homework so that they can do well in school. And we're just celebrating our students today. If you notice on the program, we have all our students. They're going to be participating in the program because it's all about them.
Thank you from the Department of Education to the National Guard for putting on programs like this. It's very, very important that we work together because we are responsible with the Department of Education for educating your child, and we cannot do education without exposing the whole child or without dealing with the whole child. And with that, knowledge without character equals an incomplete education. And when we work in conjunction with programs like this, it helps us to pay attention to what's going on in the neighborhoods, to make our children more aware so that when they prepare for the academics, there's a very consistent balance between what we're doing in school and what they're learning and the relationships that they're making.
Pato Richards Elementary School.
And congratulations to all the kids in the Cool School program. And News Channel 8 was tipped off about something special that's happening at the Closet to Closet Women's Coalition secondhand store. I grabbed a camera and checked it out for myself. Well, here I am at Peter's Rest at the Closet to Closet store. Channel 8 News received word that something very special is happening here on this particular Tuesday. And I'm here with Viviana Cohen, and she is the new manager of Closet to Closet. Something new has developed here. Can you tell us a little bit about what it is?
Well, it's the Shabby Chic Corner. And what happened is a lot of our donations have been coming in that are gently worn designer wear, things that are brand new with tags, and some really cool retro things. And we're here to raise money for the Women's Coalition. So I felt that our regular prices were just a little bit too low. So we created the Shabby Chic Corner, where instead of getting say a blouse for $2, you'll be paying about $6 to $10 here. Or a dress that would normally be $4, you'll be paying $10 to $20 here.
Okay. So what you're doing really is, as donations are coming in, you're looking at what the items are, looking at the quality of those items, and then holding them for this particular day that you have what you're calling the Shabby Chic Corner to be open. What day are you doing the Shabby Chic Corner on?
Well, we'd love for it to be open all the time, but of course volunteers are necessary to do this. We need 4 volunteers to run this because we'd like to give individual care to the people who are shopping there. So we'd like it to be all the time, but right now we're doing it every other Tuesday. So it will be open in 2 more weeks.
So every other Tuesday, you hold on to great quality items, you set them aside, and you put them in here, and then you keep it carefully roped off and monitored, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. But you can get anything here that you would normally get at any other department store. You know, we have dishes, and we have shoes, purses, bathing suit, underwear. We have things for women, children, men. So it's a great little opportunity to come in, do some fabulous shopping, look great, and do a good thing by giving money to the Women's Coalition. And by the way, anything that you would like to donate to us, remember it's always tax deductible. So instead of giving it to a consignment store or having a garage sale, you could just give it to us. You eliminate all that hassle, and it's tax deductible.
And it's for a good cause.
Absolutely. It's for the Women's Coalition.
And the Women's Coalition does what?
The Women's Coalition does so many things, but basically it's supporting women who have been victims of domestic violence.
And I can see you're wearing a particular ribbon on top of your hat today, and we all know that that represents April, which is the month of sexual assault awareness, correct?
Correct.
I can see her ribbons up here. Very nice ribbon. So we're here at the Shabby Chic Corner every other Tuesday. Set aside some fantastic items and bring them down here for donation, and it's for a good cause. I'm Jerome Aegean for Channel 8 News. And congratulations to the Women's Coalition on their new initiatives. And before we cut to a break, remember last week when we showed you the music videos that the students made about underage drinking, and the votes are being counted tomorrow, and we'll announce the winner of that Law Enforcement Planning Commission contest right here on Channel 8 News. That's tomorrow. Coach Foy is next in your Sports 411. Stay with us. And let's take a look at your Sports 411 as Coach Foy catches us up on the weekend's events.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. This past weekend, the Ed Complex Track and Field hosted the top runners from the high schools in the territory as they gather for the high school track and field championship. I spoke to Coach Foy, who gets us up to speed with all the winners. Okay, here, Coach Foy. Coach Foy, huge turnout this weekend, man, at the Ed Complex Track.
Yeah, the team them come out in a huge turnout in the teams. I'd like to congratulate Bruce Smith from Charlotte and Mali High for winning the Government High School Track Championship. It was an awesome showing of our young track athletes, and I'd like to thank everyone who came out to support the young athletes.
Okay, man, tell us some of the events that took place and some of the winners, man.
It was the 800 girls. The guy, Bruce girl win it. The the Chanel Winnet from Complex, the 400, the 4x4, and the 4x1. That's the events that took place.
And definitely this was a good tune-up because you guys have Penn coming up, right?
Well, before Penn, we got Carifta coming up, where all the Caribbean country meet. This time, Jamaica hosting it. But I don't know how much our young athletes will be afforded the opportunity to go. And after that, we leave for Penn Relays, which will be coming up at the end of the month. And again, I'd like to say thanks to whoever come up with the idea to give us the money before the 99 for the 100 hour.
All right, man. So thanks a lot, man, for stopping by. And once again, who were the champion winners from?
Charlotte Amali Chicken Hawks, another watchful eye of Bruce Smith. But you know, I got to congratulate all the coaches, Bruce Smith at Charlotte Amali High School, Dale Joseph at Eudora Ken, Clark at Central High, Devon Peters and Bill Armstrong at the Education Complex for doing a hell of a job with these young athletes.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks a lot, Coach Foyer. Congratulations to the Charlotte Amali High School Chicken Hawks, the high school 2011 track and field champs. That's a look at your Sports 411 update. I'm Stephen Francis from News Channel 8. Back to you, Jerome.